Railed last night because all anyone wants to talk about is the Boogie thing and the Keem thing. So last night, I put out a video after my stream ended, and it was about a 15-minute video, essentially covering what I just covered very, in a nutshell, even more quickly. Today I covered it. And I'm like, so I really don't know what's going on. This is what's happening from my perspective. I'm supposed to be contacted by these guys after their fight to see if they're interested in doing the podcast or not. Again, no specifics have been discussed or anything. It's just an idea, right? There's a third party involved who apparently is going to be the one to wrangle it and arrange it and have all this going. And that's that. So I don't know what Keem's talking about. It seems to be like nuts or something. I don't know. Okay? So, I go to sleep. And I get up this morning. And I get bombarded with shit. Okay? So, here's what I get bombarded with. All right? So, many things have happened in the last 12 hours. By the way, just so you know, last night when I made that video, I did try to contact Boogie and Wings and the third party. All of them I tried to reach out to say, hey, what's going on with this? Because I don't know. I have heard nothing yet. We got Boogie going on a podcast saying he's salty about 50K. And you've got Keem making these tweets out of nowhere. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. I'm just curious what's going on. All I want to know is what's going on. And here's the thing. I don't care either way, right? Am I interested in doing a podcast with the guys? I think it would be all right and fun to have a conversation, and maybe it would be something fun. At the same time, I don't see why on earth this is a big deal. I'm super busy with my own shit. I'm not desperately looking for a crossover event. You know what I mean? I've already got so much going on DSP Gaming and DSP Reacts. This was just a nice idea to throw out there. You know what I'm saying? So, there you go. So, it's not a big deal to me. In fact, I'll be honest with you guys. If these guys are going to make 50K and they desperately need the money, and it means working with Keem and they're okay with working with Keem, then more power to them. In fact, that's what I've already said. Did I not literally just say, why can't they do the show with Keem and not me and still make the money? I didn't understand that. Like, why am I the linchpin, the crux of this show that has to be part of it? Just do the show without me and still give them the money if they need it. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? I would rather have that. I'd rather have the show go on without me than have a show that never happens, and now these guys were hard up for money, and they didn't get it, and now they're feeling bad about it, and they're angry at me for it. Like, what the hell, man? Like, why am I somehow getting... Again, you understand? Number one, I wasn't involved in a podcast at all. I wasn't involved in the Keemstar podcast. I never was. But I get pulled into the drama, even though I have nothing to do with it. I'm not involved in a podcast with Wings and Boogie. I never was. It's early discussions. Nothing determined. No contract. Nothing. Yet somehow Boogie goes on someone else's show, talks about it. Now I'm pulled into the drama again. Do you see how stupid this shit is? Do you understand why I don't want to be involved with other people? Do you get it? Like, this is why. Every fucking time that this happens, they pull me into their fucking nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I hate it. I don't want to be involved with these people. If possible, I would like to make my own content for my own audience and continue to grow and evolve, make curated content for those who like it. I don't need to cross over into the realm of YouTube relevancy and become a known lolcow who now has viral popularity and makes money for making fun of himself. I don't care about this at all. Really. I've never actually actively sought it out once. These people come to me with their drama bullshit. And somehow then I have to, like, I'm literally wasting time right now on my own show talking about it because people won't shut the fuck up about it. All right? So that's why I'm doing this, so I can put it to bed and say I'm done with this shit. Okay? So, last night I did reach out to Wings and Boogie. I did reach out to this neutral third party. It has now been 14 hours and no one's responded. So, being that's the fact, I'm going to just assume that the things that I've heard are real. And what I heard is that basically, after me talking about this on my show last night, Keem had a change of heart and decides he wants to still do the lolcast, but now he doesn't know what to do because he needs a third host. He doesn't feel that it's strong enough with just Wings and Boogie. So he started posting up and he's asking people on the internet, who do they want to see to be the third host of the show? Okay? Good for them. Good. Let them do a show without me. That's called the lolcow cast because I'm not a fucking lolcow. Just because idiotic, mouth-drooling idiots on the internet termed that and made up a bunch of bullshit conspiracies and nonsense about me doesn't mean it's true. I don't care about what the fuck they're saying. I'm not going to be a part of your fucking toxic nonsense. I make meaningful content for a group. I don't want to hear your bullshit. Really, I'm not going to be a part of your toxic shit. I refuse. So have your lolcow cast. Have people who want to self-degrade themselves for personal profit be on your show. I know one of them. His name is Rich from Review Tech USA. Look into him because he sucks cucumbers and kisses cocks all day long. And he basically just continues to do toxic things that hurt other people, you know, like Keemstar, for personal gain. So maybe he'd be your prime fucking candidate for the show. I think he would fit right in with what you're trying to do if that's what the show really is about, which it seems like that's what it is. All right? So go for it. And by the way, leave me out. I want nothing to do with it. All right? So if this is the case, and if Keem has essentially talked to Boogie and Wings behind the scenes and convinced them, oh, I want to do the show again. I'm going to pay you $50K again. Good. I couldn't be happier. I'm happy for them. Let them get the money they need and do the show they wanted to do that I'm not interested in. I'm not interested in the lolcow cast. Our show, if we had done a show together, would have been very different than that. It would have been productive. It would have been positive. It would have been fun. It would have been intelligent. So, good for them. Let them do their shit. I don't care. And I'm done with it now. Because that's like I said, if 14 hours have passed and these guys aren't responding, obviously it means that it's probably true. I guess someone had said that Boogie actually did retweet Wings. That Boogie retweeted Keem when Keem tweeted and said that I'm out of the show. I was never on the show. Can't be out of the show. So, sounds to me, I hate to say it, that Boogie and Wings, sadly, may be in a position where they literally just have to be involved with Keem forever. They're doing this fight. They're going to do a show, you know. I don't want to be roped into the drama and the nonsense. I want nothing to do with it. And this is I'm really now done with this shit, you know. I'm not going to be putting up with it anymore. I'm not going to let people get wrapped up in it, my own viewers and shit. It's so stupid. What on earth does this have to do with the content I'm doing right now? Nothing. I didn't want to be involved with it, ever. It wasn't my idea to be on a podcast with them. Like, I don't care about this. Really, I don't. I'm tired of people fucking coming and derailing my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with it. And the sad fact is, I hate to say it, we all kind of know where it's going. We all know it's not going to work out. You know, people tell me stuff out of the blue. So during this whole time, when all this is going on, someone actually contacted me personally and said, just so you know, it's a really good thing you're not working with Keemstar. Because this guy, historically, people who work with him have a bad time and then end up getting backstabbed after the fact. But no one really talks about it publicly because Keemstar basically is, you know, popular and people don't want to basically rile up everyone. So what I'm to understand, again, I don't know if this is true or not. I guess Keem started a new show called The Keemstar Show, which was supposed to be a daily podcast. You know, his attempt to get out of the drama alert shit, but do other content or whatever. So he started this new show and he had a host. Now, I don't even know the name of the host, but apparently the host had a falling out with Keemstar during the show. Like, they don't want to do the, she doesn't want to do the show anymore because they're not happy. And apparently Keemstar has gone out of his way to just destroy the guy, like completely kill his reputation and be like that this guy sucks. And, you know, I don't know. But, you know, the way I see it is you get involved with a guy like that, you're putting yourself at such great personal risk. And again, with all the stuff that Keem's been wrapped up in over the years, that's the last thing that I want to be involved with. I got enough of my own shit going on. I don't want to be involved in toxic shit. When you hear stuff like this, you're like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm done. You know, I'm enough going on in my life. Trust me, with the shit that just happened to me this week, I couldn't be here on Tuesday and everything. The last thing I fucking need is more of this. I'm done with it, all right? So just understand that. I'm not going to be involved with it anymore, all right? So it's sad because it sounds like maybe the idea of me doing a podcast with Boogie or Wings or something like that would have worked and would have been a fun show. But they chose to go with the realm of money. It sounds like. I mean, they haven't responded to me, so it sounds like they want to go for the payday rather than having self-respect. That's their choice. They could do that. Take the payday over self-respect. Go for it. And enjoy the money. And I hope that the show does well. And I hope that they, you know, whatever. I really do sincerely hope they do have a good business relationship with Keemstar. They don't get screwed over. But I'm not going to put myself into that risk whatsoever. All right? I'm just, it's not worth it. So, As of this moment, this is official. I'm making this official right now in all of my content. I would never want to speak about Keemstar ever again. I'm serious about that. Never again. If I choose to do it, then that's okay. But I don't want people bringing this nonsense up ever again. I don't care what he tweets. I don't care what he says. I don't give two fucks. The guy doesn't exist anymore. All right? To me, he's gone back to his fucking hollow tree to make his fucking fudge stripe cookies for the rest of his life. He hammered in the wood. He's stuck in there and his fucking with the rest of his Keebler elves. And I don't want to deal with the guy ever again. All right? I'm done. I'm officially have no desire to speak with it about him or to him. I have no business relationship with him. It's over. The children, they're fucking cookies. So let him make his cookies, and I'll be here making my own content on my own little island for my own curated, curated content for my own viewers, and I'm done. All right? Enough. I don't want people coming to my fucking Oblivion streams or any of my other streams saying, he said this, he said that, he said this. I don't care. I have nothing to do with the man. Period. All right? Done. Completely done with this person. Now, Boogie and Wings. It's sad what seems like going on. I don't know. I don't know what's really going on. All right? I don't care either. It wasn't a big deal. This was their idea. They contacted me through a third party to get this going. Not me contacting them. They contacted me to do it. So it was their idea. If they're going a different direction, good for them. I still don't care. I'm still not involved. So I think you're starting to see the point I'm making here. Let's see. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Stop bothering me. And if I see people continue to bring it up, you will be moderated and removed from my content because I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm done with it. There's no point to bringing this shit up. It literally does not affect me. It has nothing to do with me. I have a full agenda. I have all these games I'm playing this month. We have a special event coming up this month. Are you kidding me? June is going to be ultra packed with content with the new releases coming out. I literally have nothing whatsoever going on. And Naysayer just said something interesting. He says, at least this all came out now, not later after you got the whole thing rolling. Correct. This is kind of best case scenario. It really is. Because what if we had already started actually seriously talking, right? What if we had actually started negotiations and there was, all this going on, and then all of a sudden there was a last minute change because Keem comes in and offers them money or whatever. That would have been different. That would have been awful, right? So you're actually right, Naysayer. The fact that this all happened now is better for everyone involved than me wasting time and then coming out the loser at the end. All right? Please understand that. So there you go. I'm done with all this. I don't want to hear any more about it. I never want to hear about Keem ever again. I'm serious about that. If you ever bring him up, that's it. You're out. And, yeah, moving forward, you're not going to hear me address it. All right? I would be shocked if I even hear back from these two. Being honest, I would actually now be shocked if I ever hear back from Boogie or Wings. Because if they did sign a contract with Keem for $50K now, which probably was a rushed thing they did overnight, to try to lock them out of doing anything with me, I doubt that they're even going to speak to me ever again. I would be very surprised if I heard back from them on anything. All right? But at this point, again, I want nothing to do with these people. So please stop. All right? Just stop with the nonsense. I'm moving on with my own stuff. All right? And I hope you understand. And I hope that, now we can move forward positively and not focus on the bullshit. Right? Does that sound good? I hope so. And by the way, I will say this too, because there's some people here like, what's going to happen to 672? 672 is fine. Yeah, he is or was. I don't even know if he is a moderator for Wings anymore. He doesn't do anything bad in my chat. People are allowed to watch whatever they want and enjoy whatever they want, right? So, oh my God, just because someone had an association with one of these guys, I don't care. I literally wish them the best. So why would I care if someone like 672 is in the chat or watches my content or anything, right? I don't understand why would people feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's stupid. And again, that's just an attempt to try to drum up even more drama. What you do in your own free time is your choice. You watch me, you watch Wings, you watch Boogie, hell, you watch Keem, you watch whatever you want. Good for you. You have the right to make those decisions as a human. That's the beauty of humanity, is that you're independent and you have choice to do what you want to do with your time. Now, I have the right to criticize what you do with your time, but it's up to you to make choices on what you want to do with it, right? So let someone be the absolute biggest cheerleader of those guys, and I hope that, again, I'll be honest with you. If this is true and they do a show, I hope the show does well. I actually hope that this podcast does really well for them, that they make a ton of money, and that they maybe can get on their feet financially and they don't have to be in dire straits with this kind of stuff for the rest of their life. I sincerely wish them success. I think they deserve it. I think they've been beaten down, they've been mistreated by the internet, and they deserve success. So I hope that they have it. Okay? And that's my final take on the subject. No sour grapes, no drama, no nonsense. All right? Don't involve me with Keem. Don't mention him. I'm done with that shit. I never wanted to be involved with the guy to begin with. He's the one that started all this shit last year, not me. I don't want to be pulled into this nonsense bullshit anymore. I'm done with it. And if you bring it up, you're out of here because we have shit to do. I'm way too old for this shit to be dealing with this toxic, insane drama nonsense on the internet. I want no involvement with these stupid drama circles anywhere. All right? Leave me out of them. All right? And that's that. All right? It's done.